Hello, divine beings. Hello, divine creators. We trust you are well. We are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. Let us see what is available for us at this time. What source would like to chat about, what we would like to express. Viarakiesh katir, tavir kiaresh, riakuri atalvatoyesh, viato riviresh. It is time for the divine blooming. This is where you now open up into your true frequency and you discover the flower you are. You discover your self. You discover your truth. Osho writes, the teacher Osho writes, the seed does not know the flower. The seed doesn't even know it has the potential to become a flower. So you're asked to really release the path, the way, the journey, and the outcome. This is for you to experience, and that experiencing is happening now in quite a beautiful, dramatic, and dynamic way. We're receiving, where you're going to really feel the physical shift even more into you, into the expression of you, into the awakening of you. So not only are you awakening into your being and into your alchemy, into your truth, the physical around you is also awakening to honor this, to honor your truth, to honor your alchemy. And so you're discovering what kind of flower you are, how many petals you have, the colors, the fragrance, the frequencies, all of it. And the different insects, the unique birds, the unique wildlife, the unique frequencies that co-create with the flower that you are. So it is the environments, the spaces, the people, the co-creative components are also being discovered, for they honor the frequency you are. It is a vibrational match to that which you are being, you are becoming, you are discovering, you are awakening to. Nothing more. Source is just asking you to be open and to be quite present. Be present and to allow this time of discovery, this blooming. And it feels that naturally it is something that happens. It's not a once-off thing. You are quite a multi-vibrational, multifaceted, dynamic being. So just as you've had many transformation periods, many caterpillar to butterfly periods in your life, you're going to have many bloomings and many discoveries. But there's a major blooming, a major blossoming that is occurring right now. You have matured. A specific seed has grown, it has matured, and the bud is there, and you're ready to open up. And each of you are experiencing it, and it feels like this is quite a... It is not maybe if we're thinking, oh, financial seed, or money seed, or love seed, or health seed. It's not specific in that way. It's quite embodying of all of you. It's the embodiment of you. So it is you really understanding who and what you are. You coming into the understanding of your purpose, your presence on earth, and everything coming into the clearer reflection of it, whether it's a shifting to a new environment, shifting to a new workspace, shifting into a new social setting. So it is really these major shifts just happening now in your life at this time, as you are literally awakening into the bloom, the flower, the divine energy you are. It will assist with many of your other, it is assisting, this process you're going through is assisting with you to, yes, align with what you've been wanting. You've all been asking for so many things, and time has been the main almost element, in terms of divine timing, not rushing, everything happening when it's ready. And right now, finally, this energy is ready, and you are literally all going through this blooming process, just unraveling. And this process is kicking off many things, many elements, many paths you've been wanting, many experiences and manifestations and things you have been weaving, all of a sudden now kicking off and now working and now presenting themselves and now making sense and now shifting into your own physical reality and experiencing. You're asked not to be reactive and to simply just allow this. We have been experiencing this ourselves. We have really been discovering our personality. Not the personality which was conditioned. You know, we learned this actually. We did a beautiful acting course when we were still doing our creative, in our creative industry side. We did an acting course with Bonnie Rudini in Cape Town. She's brilliant, really amazing. And it was the first technique that we did with them. And one of the things she said, which actually really assisted us in our own spiritual path and journey, and I'm quite sure we mentioned it on this channel before. It's when she said, so when you are born, you have all these emotions. All of your emotions are at maximum. A spectrum of emotion, a spectrum of personality, you're just max. And then according to your surroundings, your parents, your guardians, whoever's looking after you, your circumstance, the conditioning, your social energies, and who you are learning from, who you are being influenced by, it gives you these social cues. So those emotions that have now been put on max, each of them have little, they are now balancing out. So you can imagine these emotions, we see them as these all around you as a circle, and it's like a pie chart, and each emotion has a section, and at first they're all open, all equal, and then now, oh, in this household you can't really speak up, so you're a bit more shy, sticks out a bit more reserved, sticks out, and then opinion maybe comes in. Well, oh, by that household you can speak your mind, so opinion is way out there, and then reserved is back here. Happier, sadder, more anxious, this, that. So depending on, or confident, not so much, depending on your upbringing, depending on your conditioning, you adjust your emotional bandwidth, and now you have this personality, which is molded by your environment. And in the acting, she says, well, we're here to teach you to release that. When you read a script, you now go back to center point where everything is completely at 100%, and according to that script and that person, that's when you now recalibrate. And so acting isn't acting, it is you being you, just allowing yourself to be molded by that personality of that script. So it's still you, just you as this version who was born here with these elements, these conditions, you being born in this space with these external influences and environments, right? And so we are feeling that energy right now, where we have released the past conditioning of our past self, Lasala, and the ways in which they were conditioned to be. And so now we are this open canvas of expression and emotion and being. And yet we are also no longer reactive. We do not give emotions that power. We do not become the sadness. We might be aware of the sadness, we don't become it. Aware of this, we don't become it. We don't react to it. So now, because of this, we are really discovering the kind of person we are anew. We're no longer the extrovert we were, we're quite introverted. We no longer feel the need to adjust ourselves or adjust others for us, you know. We literally observe how people are without saying, oh no, but that was rude, or oh, that was inconsiderate, or we we no longer need the other person or people to be any other way for us to be content. We are responsible for our contentment. We are responsible for well-being. So we can just observe how the person is. We observe their truth. What they are showing us is their truth. We don't need to twist their truth or force them to give us a different truth for us to be happy. That's the old conditioning, right? Making people feel guilty. But you have to be this way. You have to be considerate. It's polite to do this, but you can't. It's like we're no longer that enforcing energy. Now we just observe. And in observing, we're able to, now I see you as you are, as you truly are, through your own intention. Now, do I want to be here with you or not? Do I engage with you or not? Now we're able to see how much time we spend with individuals, how much of ourselves we give ourselves in any situation or not. It just allows this beautiful navigation of us to share our energies in spaces where it aligns, as opposed to feeling that it's just in wasteful energies where it's unappreciated and not wanted, not seen, especially not appreciated. We are really witnessing more and more where our energy is appreciated and where it isn't. And true appreciation, not just the words. And it's an interesting thing, because at some point we're thinking, are we just, are we just trying to avoid the confrontation? And we realize, no, we can sense that person isn't ready to even hear what we're saying. We see them, the evidence is there, we've observed them. And so, yes, we could say something, cause an argument, where they are not going to listen, and then what? Or we could just observe and realize, maybe not really the energy you want to be around, and then release. And that's fine. There's no need to force energies that are not aligned. That's no longer the way. And for us, for the most part, we felt we didn't really do the forcing of energies, but rather we certainly shifted ourselves to the forcing of other people and other energies, but we're no longer swayed by others' energies and how they do. We simply accept, we see the truth of you, interesting. Now we know, and now we can move forward. And we can just always be at grace and peace through it. Of course, we speak our minds and we stand our grounds. We simply choose receptivity as to not waste energy. That is the one thing we are finding ourselves also discovering. We do not enjoy wasting our energy. And overly using our energy in spaces where it's not required for us to do so, or it's not just valued or seen or appreciated. So we're really understanding what kind of being we are, and it's okay for the first time for us to be this way. It's not a, oh no, but I should be more like this. It's like, no, okay, cool, interesting, this is how we are. Okay, fascinating, we accept this. And we now allow ourselves to express this. And the more we accept who we truly are, these discoveries, the more we are witnessing our life being more in tune to what we are wanting. Because we're not fighting what we are, we're allowing what we are to be. So yes, it is this blooming, this discovery, so this is the kind of flower I am. These are the kinds of petals I have. Fascinating. And these petals enjoy this. Okay, we see now. Fascinating. So we're gonna embrace this. Okay, interesting. And it's been an interesting experience, and we can feel it anchoring more at this time for everyone. So whatever you're experiencing right now, these different changes, you understanding yourself differently, having different understandings of source, different relationships of source and creation and people. It's you finally discovering that which you are without other people telling you what you are. It's you discovering your personality, discovering your individuality, discovering your passions, discovering your joys, discovering your life without having any external influence governing or projecting their own wants and needs upon you. And there's quite a big breakthrough of this energy at this time. It's almost peaking, and again it's going to come again because we're all blossoming and blooming in different energies in different times, just the different transformations. So it's going to come again into other crescendo moments, but right now it's having a unique crescendo, a unique peaking. And Source is asking you to embrace, because this embracing of this, it's almost this energetic revelation, this energetic reveal, and then it also moves the physical. And so there are many shifts in the physical. And it's almost like it's a tidal wave. It's a unexpected doof in your frequency, where it's just been steady and steady and steady, then all of a sudden, boof, this energy flux. Woof, woof, and it's causing a woof in your physical, where everything now just shifts quite interestingly. But in accordance to who you truly are. So if you're finding yourself, oh, I'm finding when we reflect upon ourselves, we're very, very different from how we were even a few months ago. Just how we be and how we see and how we observe and how we are with beings and how we relate. Very, very different from just about 2, even 3 months ago. It's changed dramatically. So we can see that sort of effect of that surge of energy, like, ooh, okay. We really feel very differently about this than what we felt a few months ago. And a few months ago, we really felt quite strongly about this, but no, it's really shifted. And it's not a negative shift, it's not an unwanted shift, it's truer, it's more aligned. And Source would like you all to be aware, so you're not thinking that maybe you are not on the right path, or you are maybe feeling, oh, but why do I feel like I'm changing my mind so much, or why does that no longer work? You are really just coming more and more into your power, into the awareness of you. And the best way is to trial and error, as opposed to having conditioned ways and this is what you must be. This is you having a trial and error of, okay, being here, okay, this works, ooh, no, no longer, okay, oh, this works, okay, ooh, interesting, but okay, actually, this is the way, yes, this is the way, this is the way, this is the way. And you're just having these experiences and these moments. Relationships are big in this, in terms of you learn. A lot of us are learning quite strongly through relationships. A lot of the beings who are awakening, who came here to assist in the ascension process and this awakening period, all of you beautiful beings, the biggest teachers have been relationships. And so you are really now understanding how you were programmed to be with people and how you truly are in yourself, the people you attracted in the programming and how different they feel to you now that you are within self, and you're now gravitating to now align to those who are more aligned to you now. So really aligning to your community, and that is allowing you to release and to shift in a more conscious way. It feels like it's just an effortless, peaceful, okay, no longer my vibe, no longer my frequency of beings. We get it, and it's okay. And just shifting without fighting, without needing to explain. It's sort of like, no, we're good. We've just outgrown, or we've just drifted apart, we've shifted. It's just becoming very clear. The and it's not they're not boundaries, but it's, on a rainbow, you'll have the red and the yellow, and there's orange in the middle, right? And because the two colors co-create that orange, the reds and the yellows are becoming a lot more in their own stream, that even the orange, it's becoming its own unique identity without the red and the yellow. Even the orange is becoming its own thing. And that's what's happening. Where it's orange is like, okay, cool. We're happy to, shift and collaborate, yet I want to find more frequencies aligned to this authentic orange vibe. And you're no longer feeling bad about releasing the reds, releasing the yellows, and becoming your orange frequency. Interesting. And beautiful. It's beautiful to behold each and every single one of you divine beings. Really coming into your power, blossoming into your truth, blooming into your highest alchemy, your divine magic, and awakening alchemy within the earth frequency once more. Awakening love within the earth frequency. That's a beautiful power you have, as you are love awakening. Blessed be